Wow. Pardon me. Hello, hello. First time speaking in the morning can get you sometimes. So, we were working on our prep here. During the last session, we finally found some of those collectible doubloon treasure chests out here on Cayo Perico. And then the deal was... Huh. That's weird. I thought we already got a plane, but maybe I'm remembering wrong that the circle didn't work for it. Like, I know we were trying for one, and it didn't do it. But for some reason I thought that was English Dave's mission that failed, not the Alcanost, which I thought we already got. We hacked that laptop, we stole it, we landed it. So I'm not sure why this is gone all of a sudden, but I guess we'll do it again. That's a little weird. Let me do one quick thing before we start that mission. Let me get out of the sub, because we never did have enough time to see if that mission, like, was the last one English Dave needed. I have no idea why it doesn't remember the Alcanost, because in fact I think we passed the English Dave mission. Then I think I quit out.
Hello, me old China plate. I've got a minor major wardrobe malfunction developing out here on the Costa del kind of music. Don't ask for details, it ain't pretty. We need some fresh merch flown over ASAP. I figured you'd be the one to make it happen.
So maybe just everything failed, and I forgot about it.
You know who these geniuses are. That needs to come from curb crawler skateboards. No questions will be asked, I assure you, as long as the goods turn up.
Okay, so we're going back to try this again. I must just be insane here. I thought we had done both of these, but that's just fine. I'll have to check that footage to see the depths of my insanity. But we'll try this one again. I'm going this way. Hopefully our yellow circles will be working today. I'm crossing my fingers and toes. Give me just 1 second here. Alright. Let's see if we can find this merchandise van. Once again, I think this should be the third and final mission, if it can actually complete. I don't know why I had it so thoroughly in my head that both that and the Alcanost had succeeded. Setting her down at the corner, or right in the middle of the intersection, really either way. And the only thing that seems to be a little bit tricky about this, there's a couple of, like a guy with a baseball bat, but the real tricky part is just that security guard up there. Now that there's no snow, I'm wondering if this might be a little easier, however.
You're a boring shit! Warning, yo, I am totally brazen.
There's that security guard. That's not going to be any help at all. I was trying that earlier when it was snowy, and I was wondering if it was just the snow that was preventing my escape. But it's just a slow van that's preventing my escape.
You got it!
Oh, come on, English Dave. Alright, this is going to get complicated then, because now the police are involved. Hide behind the van. That's not helping very much. Sorry, Van. Just trying to stay alive for a second. Sorry, police. I'm just trying to stay alive for a second. Alright. Well, that was fun. Yeah, it takes forever to start this thing. That's the real problem.
Hey, which one of my skills is required? Oh, hey, you're in trouble. Okay. I'll deal with it.
Got trouble everywhere I look. I was trying to one-hand that for a second there. Bad timing. It's always a pleasure, despite the many times we have performed this mission in full, and the mechanics of it have failed us at the very end. It's always a pleasure to see the shark van. A bright spot in my day. See that scuba diver get eaten? I should also show you something on the shark van, if I haven't, that you can see even now on the back of it there. If I haven't shown that to you, I'm a fool, and I believe it to be so. Just wait till we get a little closer to the airport here, or even right here. This looks like a good sunny spot. Let me show you briefly, if you haven't seen. With our ongoing conspiracy adventure. It's a shark van, but deep, deep under the sea, you will notice the underwater UFO. In several places, repeated pattern around the van. And the only thing that's strange about it is the underwater UFO has never lit up like that. There's been a couple of graphical glitches in the past that have made it seem like it might be lighting up, but it has no capacity to light up. And so it's weird that they've decided to portray it. Seems to be like the exact same shape and model of UFO as the one that's actually down there. But they're portraying it on with lights shining out the top of it. It's just interesting. In case you've never seen that before. I'm sure hoping this will be active. We've gotten poor English Dave's hopes up. I can't even count the number of times now.
Airborne? Ah, just in time. Another minute and things are going to kick off over here.
Lovely. Finally worked. Now, if only I can keep my progress. I'm not sure what's been going on there. Like, was anyone around? I'm not sure if anyone's really in the chat yet. Oh, hello, intriguing GTA lore. Thank you. And good morning. I can't remember if anyone was around for the session like 2 days ago, where I thought, fully delivered the plane. It must have ended poorly, and I'm not remembering that part, because I'm sure remembering the whole mess to get it out of the hangar. And so I'm wondering why I did not get the reward for that mess. But it's not your fault. Nothing to worry about. Because didn't we quit out from here? Like, I literally thought we beat the mission and it took us to the island. Maybe that's the problem? Maybe you have to come back to Los Santos for these before it finishes? That seems to be finished to me. I would say you can now quit the game, no problem. And it feels like that's exactly what we did last time. But this time I am going to come back to Los Santos, just in case. And then I'll stop complaining, I promise. Because what I'd love to see here that's actually a little sad. Why I left it there last time is I know that in order to get the reward for finishing those 3 English Dave missions, you actually need to reload the session entirely. He won't call you again if you're in the same session as you beat the last of his missions in. For some reason. I have no idea why. And so I specifically ended it there at the island and quit out so that when we came back, that call we received from English Dave would be the reward call and not another mission call. But I either miscounted the missions or it doesn't save it when you're still on the island. Probably more likely that I miscounted. And again, I'll stop complaining now. Just trying to figure it out. This crazy reality of ours. Alright, so I believe that now if I was to reload a session, he would call us. I think that's how this would work. However, I'm not really sure how to reload the session while I'm streaming it very easily without showing you a bunch of city loading screens. I'm also not sure what I'm looking for exactly. I was hoping a helicopter might spawn in, but it's not. So I'll make it. So let's head back to the submarine. I'm still not sure why we don't have our plane. But we can start that one off again. As it seems the submarine is still very nearby. I can see it physically now, with my eyeballs, in fact. I've been doing a little bit of poking around back here on the mainland, just to mention it. Not really in a conspiracy sense, but just, searching for connections between the things that we've seen on the island on Cayo Perico and older mysteries or older Easter eggs here. Stuff like that whale skeleton. That big whale skeleton on Cayo Perico has an alien egg inside of it. And so it's like the alien egg is the important thing there. I'm assuming the whale skeleton is mostly just decoration. But hey, what if they're connected in some way? What if there's something about the whale skeletons that has to do with aliens? And so I was trying to find locations of whale skeletons underwater here. And I believe there's 3 of them. There's 2 off the west coast, and then there's 1 off the east coast up near, like, the Humane Labs. And they're all not too far into the water, they're accessible, none of them have any other feature, they're just whale skeletons, as far as I can tell. And the other thing that I noticed is that, at one point when we were scoping out the island, right above that big island on the coast near the airstrip, there's a boat on the shore that says Duruti, like a little rowboat with a name on it. And we were looking up, Buenaventura Duruti, the Spanish anarchist Civil War leader. And that seems to be the only real reference there. That boat does show up on the mainland as well, or rather on an island off the coast of the mainland. I can show that to you at some point. It's not super important seeming, but there was something weird about it in that it's like intentionally obscured on the mainland. In fact, while we have just a second, I'm sorry, let me see if I can fast travel there. I didn't want to make the whole helicopter journey out right now, but I think I can shortcut us. Let me check here. So yeah, it's like this island over here. Let's fast travel. Give me 1 second. Sorry to launch into a ramble so early here, but we'll get this out of the way. Just a little curiosity. Interesting to see rain again. It's been nothing but snow for a week now. Hello, rain.
Bearing 210.
The thing that I desperately want at this point, when I'm like fast traveling to a place in the submarine, is I want to be able to load myself into one of the guided missile tubes and shoot myself out of the top of the submarine and then parachute to my destination. I hope that that's eventually an upgrade, although it is a little bit, oh, I don't know. Gadgety? A James Bond thing that they might be trying to avoid. A little bit unrealistic, too. I'm sure you would shatter your femurs every time. But it would be so much fun to shatter your femurs every time. Come on! So this is like the biggest island off the coast of San Andreas, as small as it is, and it has this little hut on it. And I had not seen that Durutti name before. It was sort of new to me, which is why I looked it up when we found it on Cayo Perico. And the reason is they load this cardboard box here, which just makes it strange. I'd be perfectly willing to believe it has nothing to do with the mystery, it's not important, it's not interesting, except that they went out of their way to cover it with that box, and then it's unobscured on the island, the Durutti name. And like if you go to Wikipedia for Buenaventura Durutti, it lists his death date as 20 November 1936, I believe. And if you go over here to the serial number of the boat, 20N36. So it's like very likely a reference to Buenaventura Durutti and the Spanish Civil War. It is obscured by this box, but not on Cayo Perico. And that's just weird to me. I don't know what to make of it. I've never found anything else of import on this island, except this is one of the locations where they put one of those collectible action figures that they added with, like, the casino, I guess? And then this is also the location, one of the randomized locations, where that Merryweather sub can spawn. So this is one of the locations Merryweather is testing. It's like a Merryweather test site. I don't know if that has any sort of meaning, whether just canonical or Easter egg based, but it is strange. And I was very interested to see that they had hidden that a little bit better on the mainland. Alright, returning to the sub, ramble over, and thank you. This island and that shack specifically would be the perfect place for a secret bunker entrance, say. If you could knock over a cardboard box inside the hut and reveal a ladder down to a base of operations, I would be a happy person. Especially if I could fire myself out the guided missile tube towards it. So hopefully we can finally start one of these now. I will stop getting myself distracted by shiny objects. I'm not sure if we want to go right back out for the Alcanost. We might just try something different for a little variety. Though I'm sorry we're back further than I thought. Pavel, looking trim. Alright. So those seem to be the same no matter what. It's really just the entrance and exit that you have control over. Everything in the compound is going to be the same, effectively. I'd still like to do it stealth regardless, so we won't worry about disruption, and I'd still like to have a sniper rifle. So let's go ahead and get our crack shot mission out of the way. We'll see if we have to reset it. Could be one of those helicopter ones. Yep, it's one of those helicopter ones. We'll reset it just for ease, because I'm being lazy this morning. I'm not sure if this actually saves you any time, but it does satisfy me deeply. Elysian Island, that's the one. So this is that mission where typically you have to go follow the helicopter halfway around the map. And And we found that one shortcut where you can actually figure out where the helicopter is going ahead of time, beat it there, kill all the guys, and then it's shorter, but still a long journey. My new plan, my latest scheme to shortcut it, is just to blow up the helicopter and let it respawn one of those office missions which take half the time. But sometimes it just randomly keeps spooling up the helicopter mission, and I start to feel like a psychopath. So now I want to drive the sub a little bit closer to HQ. Turn it. Turn it like a giant seal on the beach. Trying to sun both sides equally. So there's the helicopter. I just have to get close enough to it to lock on. Should happen any time now. So instead of following this halfway across the map, goodbye. It's not hitting. Sometimes if you're too far away, it can't load the missiles all the way. There it is. So now you can just leave. Or even go back into Periscope first, if that's your preference. It's just wasting time, but you can do that if you want. And we'll start it over again. So now we'll be right here. If it gives us another Merryweather, we just rinse and repeat. Because I would rather do The Office.
In Russia, we call this failure. In America, deferred success, yes?
Go to Merryweather HQ. It's the same one. We'll blow it up again. That's how it goes. So this is the point where it starts to be like is this really saving any time? I don't know. But it is fun.
Say what you like about private military contractors. They have good taste in high-end, off-the-books weaponry. You know Merryweather, yes? They are doing training exercise with new batch of firearms.
Must be behind
Location
something.
is top secret. We will need to stop at their base and follow some of their men.
Get a different angle going. That'll happen too sometimes. Usually if you're like right at the end of their dock, it's fine. I was just being lazy. Let's try this. The missiles do have quite a bit of up, and then they come back down to hit, so you don't need to worry about it. Except for that. As I was just saying, they are hitting the roof. That's silly. Let's get past the widest part of it is all. This one's definitely not saving any time. There we go. Just gotta finesse it sometimes. So I probably would have been halfway there, practically to the mercenaries. I may have even been firing my first shots by now, had we just gone through with this. But here we are, stuck at square one.
Than this, but not many. Back to the planning board.
Ah. Hopefully this will be quicker now that I'm in a better position. Always hoping it'll just take one. It's always my wish.
You know one of the great benefits of private sector military? It's fresh supply of
Much better. Sorry to keep glitching you out, Pavel. Got you in an endless loop of failure dialogue.
If there is someone we can follow.
Alright, crossing my fingers. This has gotta be the one. Schlongberg, that's what we need. I am desperate for some Schlongberg. Anyone else? Come with? They should be much easier. It's not only that that one's a bit of a pain, it's that I actively enjoy this one. Is the problem. If I didn't have a preference, it would be much easier. Darn it. Darn this being human.
When it comes to our weapons supply, we must leave no paper trail. And you know the easiest way to have no paper trail? Stealing.
Never use stealing.
In a shipment of unregistered weapons should be perfect for us. They are typical Americans operating out of skyscraper offices. Coordinates should be with you now.
Typical Americans. In their luxury limousines, swaddled in gold. Gold-woven diaper cloth. You know, typical Americans. Alright, so I'm headed for the roof here.
Approaching the coordinates now. You can go in through front door, but roof entry may also be possible. Expect a car.
This is the roof that's a little troublesome. All the other buildings are much easier for this. But sometimes you can safely set it in this corner here. Is that gonna... Nope. No, it's not. Little bit further back. That's the ticket. You just gotta... Maybe? Don't feel good about that one, but hey, we'll pull in an oppressor if we need to. Hopefully it'll be fine. Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe or move or think any dark thoughts. I'm sensing dark thoughts out there. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, this is the good stuff.
Okay,
Get a suppressed pistol out.
from their regular weapons. Look for gun locker somewhere. It may be hidden.
For some reason, this one is always a little bit harder in first person. Every other kind of sneak mission is usually easier, but the angles in here are just weird. Makes it easier if you're just close, but in third. Oh, sorry about your ear. What a shame about your ear. And... oh, that's actually pretty tempting. Let's try this. Don't hit the corner. I don't think that got him. Let's try butt. Come on, man. Just die. So sorry. Sorry, sir. It's not the time for experimentation. Alright. So I just find that mission to be, fantastic.
Probably unlocks remotely.
That guy's butt was alarmed. As am I. 8105, alright. Uh-huh. I've lost my vision. I have nothing.
Did it open the locker?
Alright. Paper trail free. Well, I guess I have to push it.
In my
I was hoping I could just
experience,
walk in there coolly.
unmarked weapons will try very hard to kill you when you steal them. Move fast and watch out. You know, Captain,
Let's see if I still own an intact helicopter. It's a toss-up.
let me tell you.
Still have an icon for it. That's good news.
For this reason. I learned my lesson. Nothing personal. Nothing with receipts. Nothing with history. Everything new.
I can't believe that worked. Oh, maybe it didn't. Yikes. That's how I like to make the exit. I'm so glad I have a recording of that. It was wild, and I should have died. I may still. There's time. Always time. I get back there, and Pavel's just gonna give me that look. Really? I'll go get the big wrench. Ooh, that's a good sound. Yeah, it's good for me. Let's take it out over the water while it's making sounds. I'm sure they're like, hey, wait a minute, is he going to headquarters? Did you guys know that there was a sub parked just outside of headquarters? We chased a guy all the way back to you. How could you be so inobservant? That's how we create infighting. Yes, it's all coming together. The political intrigue. Good morning there. So sorry, I'm wildly late. I saw that earlier, but I was flipping. Good morning and welcome. Alright, so we should have our weapons now. Lovely. I would like to try for that Alkanost again, but yikes. Let's go ahead with an equipment mission for now. We'll try for the safe code. I'm assuming I should probably get demolition charges this time, and I'm not sure if there's any reason to get the cutting torch, because I think that's only for the drainage tunnel, and I'm specifically avoiding the drainage tunnel to make it harder for myself. So I'm guessing we'll probably need just the demolition charges, but not the cutting torch this time.
Cannot be cracked, or at least not unless you plan to spend the weekend down there. So we must get the codes. Apart from Mr. Rubio himself, only his head of security has copy. And today is our chance to intercept them. He has come to Los Santos for party at Diamond Casino. Mr. Rubio's penthouse is on top floor. If we time it right, the guests will not be feeling so alert. You understand? Okay, let's do this.
Sorry, Pavel, what were you saying? I was flying under bridges.
I knew I had found a kindred spirit. Someone who would climb the mountain just to see if it could be climbed, yes? And more importantly, to see the vast amounts of money waiting at the top, huh?
That one was a little close.
Do not worry about finding the right man. I will send a photograph. With you in a second.
Park this by our getaway point. Out here at the parking garage. I'm not sure why I'm wearing a scuba suit at this point. Let's switch that up. Probably don't need to be wearing a scuba suit. Hello, I'm dressed fancy for the casino. Will you give me my keys, please? Any keys will do, just something German, thank you. Something with German engineering, I appreciate it. What about her? What? Wow, that's a weird conversation. Okay, we're moving along. No time to pry. I have not found any similar way to do this mission like we did that, oh, a new podium vehicle there. Like we did that office mission. It seems like no matter what you do here, anytime a shot is fired, even if it's silenced, the entire place is onto you. I don't know why. I would love to be able to find a similar path like we did through the office, but I haven't stumbled on it yet. If anyone out there knows the secret path, I'm all ears. I don't know if we've ever tried our stone hatchet up here either.
Just need to find the correct suite. Follow your nose. It will smell of good times. Or just look for the one with platoon of security men outside.
Alright, we're looking for the fruity taste that shows, apparently. Let's go around. That looks like it.
As we say in Russia, there are many ways to break the egg. If you take out the security quietly, no one inside will know you are here. You have a delicate touch when it comes to armed guards, no? The guests inside will not know you are coming.
Alright, we'll find our cowboy. Murder the cowboy. That's step 2. After a dramatic pause there, for effect.
Use the photograph I sent you to identify the man.
No cowboy. Alright. And it's gonna get loud in here. Sorry about your lovely evening. He didn't need that leg, I'm assuming. Otherwise he wouldn't have left it out in the open there. Must be in the bar. Let's go spa ways. There he is. Never mind. We'll just go normal.
Oh God, please don't! Oh God, no!
It's okay. It's all over now. It's all over but the groping. And just of the cowboy. It's don't worry. Oh God, the groping! No, I just mean the cowboy. Sorry, that was a poor choice of words.
Now get out of there and get some distance from the casino.
Alright, hopefully we'll have half health by the time we get out there in the police firing line. For a rapid escape. Oh, I always forget about this too. There's some guys on the way out. I always think this'll take you right to the street. But that's foolish. Rude.
Screw you!
Looks like they were prepared for Pavel to come stay at the casino and hotel here. Service.
Screw you! Oh no! Franco just got...
Not Menendez! Oh, good. No, it was Franco this time. Finally, Menendez catches a break. Now we should be on the street. And I always find this part so satisfying because usually one police car is just pulling into the parking lot here as you're spooling up.
I would prefer the police to not know.
And this just feels like such an escape
Yes?
every time. It's like, huh, curtain goes up. I love that. The police can see you, and then you're plucked away like a toy from a claw machine, laughing all the while. Yeah, no, it's fine that Franco's dead. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Franco. weren't even that upset when they were like, "Oh, Franco!" Ah, well, moving on. Everyone's like on their knees, getting the sackcloth and ashes out for Menendez. But, it's fine with Franco. We're emotionally prepared. Alright, let's keep going with the equipment preps here. Mostly just because I know those. It's the only reason. And maybe we can cap it off with another attempt at the Alcanost here. I'm not sure if we'll then also have time to try the heist itself. We may, depending on how these go. All right. So let's do demolition charges now. Then we'll go grab the fingerprint cloner. Yellowjack in. Bit of a ride up to the desert. I'll try not to slow us down by underbridging. My apologies.
Mr. Rubio's front door is not ordinary front door. From our reconnaissance, it looks like reinforced security gate. Ordinary explosives.
Oh no, I'm underbridging!
We will need high-density
Stop it!
charge. However, the only source in this state was recently purchased by some hillbilly gang up in the desert. We will need to do hostile acquisition.
Alright, flying out there. If only I had a story for you, this would probably be the time for it, but I'm a blank slate this morning. Coffeeless and shivery. With no stories to tell. And so it's just going to be a long, awkward, silent ride up there. Sort of Thanksgiving redux, if you will. My weekend has been all right thus far, and thank you for asking. Nice to get a little bit of time off here. I've been off work for the last week or so, what with Christmas and New Year's. So tomorrow is the big day. I have to get myself back in the world of the living. Somehow. It has been nice to spend a little bit more time on personal projects. Of which there is no end. Didn't quite mean to reveal myself that early in the arrangement, but here we are.
Get this guy later.
Get this guy later? What do you mean by that?
Got shot.
You taking pictures of me for later?
Go to hell.
For reference?
Jesus.
Please stop shooting me. I'm close to death. That's rude.
Go get fucked.
Well, that's also rude. What are you guys... Blind firing a heavy machine gun is always a bit of fun. Accuracy of a Imperial Stormtrooper.
Not carrying it. We must try at their farmhouse. On your radar now.
No disintegrations. That's what you think. That's what you think, Vader. But here on my boba watch, it's disintegrations o'clock. There's a lot of references packed in there. I'm sorry, that's too many. Just a little kiss for that guy. Little intimate touch. Probably should have just taken the helicopter over, but this sounded like fun. Ah, that wasn't very fun. In my teeth. My dentist is ecstatic, but me, not so much. I'm just kidding, I don't have a dentist. That would be an extravagance. Much like chairs in the home. Ah, unnecessary.
Have you dealt with these people before? From what I hear, they are in need of a rapid expansion of gene pool. If they have a brain between them, they will be keeping Demolition charge in cool, dark place. If there is a basement, start there.
Fake fat ass.
Dentists are for the rich.
You're dead. You piece of shit.
That's what's gonna go on my tombstone.
We got a bleeder.
I'm really sorry about your windows, guys. Oh, I'll pay for the damage. Oh, will you pay for this damage, though? My... Beautiful, beautiful face. How could you? I've been working on this for years. Slowly grimacing to sculpt it.
Cover yourselves.
Oh, that's not working very well.
You
Let's
piece
try
of
to get in
shit.
there again. It's those sawed-off shotguns that are giving me trouble. Everything else I can take a couple of hits from, but a sawed-off shotgun is hard to survive. Alright. Running in here for cover. Eh. I wish it would pick the right cover.
Come on then. You piece. Pull it back.
Pistol whipped. Do you still call it pistol whipped if it was with a full heavy machine gun? I think so. Did he call me badass or fat ass? I'm gonna think the former for my own self-esteem.
Die, die, die.
I may be deluding myself. Alright, so the gate should be back here. Need to find the key.
One of them will have the key.
And reinforcements. Good, good. Let's just go out to greet them. I'd hate for them to feel unwelcome in their own home. Oh, good shot. Commendable. Also a bit of a pain in my bootay, but commendable. Alright. This is no time to be horny, stop it. And what are you doing? What have you gotten yourself into back here?
You must be lost.
Oh, I finally made it. That was bad timing. Alright, stand up if you must. Nope, good. Got the key. Should be 2 more guys in the basement, and then we're out of here.
Cousins be cousins.
Let's see if this works.
Look where this gets you, huh? Now, once you have the key, use it to get we are finished here, the better.
I did not know there were more.
You motherfucker!
Mm-hmm. There's the door. You found it. Okay, I was trying to call in my sparrow there, but that got complicated. Let's see. Minute 30. Okay, I always forget.
Screw you!
We'll catch it on the way out. Pump shotgun? Pump shotgun.
Larry's been hit! Are you lost?
Larry?
Asshole?
What in tarnation? Alright, we have our charges.
Get moving. They will be after you.
I don't know if it's been quite enough time yet. 45 seconds longer. Let's just do this. And we'll swap it out so that we can get back in the Kosatka. That's a very good rule, yes. If you think there are 2 guys left in GTA, there are probably 8. Will save your life more times than not. One distant day, in whatever afterlife there may be, I will have to face judgment for what I've put my GTA avatar through. The many, many Swiss cheese holes and unnecessary drowning deaths he's had to endure over the years. But sometimes I try to be nice to the NPCs and say I'm sorry and, like, pay attention to stop signs and stuff. That has to even it out a little. That has to sway it back to the moral good. Alright, now we can get back in the sub. Yes, plus all of the damage to my leg bones. It's multiple characters worth there. It's Geralt. Oh. I'm gonna be in the pit of fire for quite a while, making up for all this. So, we just have the fingerprint cloner left, I believe, and then we need a way inside, and we should be ready to start it off again. I think we just need those 2 more missions. Hello again, Merryweather.
How many you will take with you on the final stage of this operation? You can do it alone, Capitan. No one doubts this, but success...
Alright, give me just 1 second here. I'll be right back. Not the most picturesque view to leave you on, sorry. Alright. So let's see here. Fingerprint cloner. And then I will fight off a quick sneeze, and back to the fingerprint cloner. No sneezing for me. Now that's not allowed.
And more friends means we can liberate more of Mr. Rubio's valuables, yes? This will compensate for giving them their share, I think. But of course, the decision is yours alone. So, first the bad news. Mr. Rubio's fingerprint scanner cannot be hacked by any ordinary tool. Good news, there is a fail-safe tool, which can reconstruct Mr. Rubio's fingerprint in case of emergency. This is our only chance to hack inside. More bad news. This is being held by his head of cybersecurity in his archives, and we don't know where they are. Only that they are on the mainland. So first things first, we find them. Go to the GPS location I sent you. The location of the archives is rotated every few weeks. The current location is documented on the computer system in this warehouse. You must avoid surveillance cameras, or destroy them, or just kill the tower. There will be circuit box not too far from here. There will be security inside. If you are not seen by the cameras, you will have element of surprise, yes?
All right. We'll just get this done real quick. Hopefully without too many shotgun blasts to my nostrils.
You know, being
Just one is fine.
security is a busy job. There are offshore account transfers to manage, hidden servers to maintain, social media.
Doesn't seem like that should fully protect them from bullets, but it does.
Some time before they realize what we have taken.
That's the stuff. All right, get off of the laptop.
We must get
Ow,
inside and get
ow.
the of the archives.
Oh. I'll just hack this up real quick. Good thing I'm wearing gloves.
You see the complacency
Excuse
of
me?
American cyber industry? The security is months out of date. I would be surprised if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency farm. Excellent. We know where to find the archive and the tool we need.
On to the archive. That was fun and gruesome. It's like a Freddy Krueger nightmare laptop. Sticky. Would you like to activate sticky keys? I think I just did. Press any key. Where? Where are they? Oh, this is wildly ill-advised. Yay! Looks like it's down at Del Perro again. One of my favorites.
You are approaching it now. Watch out. These
All
place
right.
will also have CCTV.
This is another mission I like a lot. This seems to go along with that same theme, you know, shutting off the power and ambushing them and all that. I love the whole theme of this island update and all the stealth stuff they've tried to push. It's been a lot of fun and a nice bit of variety.
I suggest you leave fast.
Not to mention wildly lucrative. I'm so grateful. Alright, so this should give us our fingerprint cloner, then we just need a entry point. I suppose we'd better go Alkanost again. Though, the way that I kind of want to exit, I was thinking, because I had picked the plane earlier, I was thinking we could make it like a whole aircraft-themed heist, and get there with a plane and then escape by the airfield. Was my only thought of something new to do. And so, we don't necessarily need the Alkanost for that. We could take the Vellum, like if that's any easier. I wanted to just see what the Alkanost was, and more accurately, unlock its trade price in case I ever wanted to purchase one. Because you, like, need to do the prep mission before you get the discounted price. Which is why I thought we had done it, and I was happy. No, I'm still happy, but, oh, slightly less so. So I think we should just go back for the Alkanost. I'd like to see it, and I'd like to have it unlocked. I'm not sure why it skipped back on us, but let's run that again. And hopefully I can be a little bit quicker to find the laptop this time.
To think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment once we are finished. No loose ends.
So I actually think that one might be a good stone hatchet candidate. We may have to try. It's a big area. That's not necessarily the best. With stairs and stuff, you'd have to, like, use a gun to take out anyone on a balcony, and then you could maybe use a stone hatchet. Otherwise, eek. We'll see what happens.
Welcome back. There is nothing like successful reconnaissance mission to get the blood pumping, yes? We are ready to plan at your command.
Oh, that was it. I totally forgot. That's great. Now I'm full happy again. This is a two-part mission. We got the Alkanost. We just need to go get a pilot. Ah, alright. That makes me feel so much better. I can't believe I forgot that. We did see that there were 2 steps earlier, but then I usually don't do ones with 2 steps, so I was like, surely not. Okay, this is great. Off to Vinewood Hills to find a pilot. I'm not sure if we're handing over a fat stack of cash or if we're threatening. I need a pilot! Is anyone a pilot?
So, we want a pilot who is capable of precision infiltration of heavy militarized island. There is one man for the job. Decorated Air Force veteran who is very bored in his retirement. So bored, he has spent too much time in casino and finds himself owing money to the wrong people. We make these people go away. He will do the job for free. The coordinates for their house should be with you now.
Fantastic. Favor for a favor. And all it costs is a little human life. Just a handful, really. At best, a hand-woven wicker basket full of life. Do a couple of quick trims on these palm trees here. Excuse me. Foliage is getting out of hand. Alright, looks like up there.
You are approaching the coordinates now. Fair warning, I do not think this will be polite conversation, Captain.
Let's just park this in the neighbors. Thanks for not having a pool. I really appreciate that. It's like a pretty good ambush spot. See as many of them as I can, and... I guess he got further away than I thought. Come back here, you. Where are you going? Alright, enter the house. Switch to a shotgun, just in case. Oh, that's nice. Friends. He looked the wrong way. I can't tell what that guy's doing. Looked like he was taking cover because he's in such a weird spot. Hey. I guess there's a downstairs too. That's where I'm hearing voices. Alright. We'll go down there in a second. Make sure everyone's sleeping up here. This guy wanted to get just one last handful of... I don't know exactly. Vegetable medley? Dried vegetable medley? Oh, that's cute. Little elephant shelf. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. But you're not going to believe what's coming this winter. Oh, elephants. Huh? Oh, hey! He really got my nose there. Oh, I have to go to the hospital now. I have to go to the hospital so badly. What are you doing in here?
You're fucking dead!
What are you doing?
The police would like to ask you some questions. I strongly suggest you decline.
Still remaining loan sharks.
Come on, then!
Must be another level down. It's a nice apartment. Oh, I wish it was locking on. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Successful negotiation by the sound of it.
That glass,
Pilot will be pleased.
for some reason, is messing it up. Alright, everyone's dead. I can just exit the house. Our pilot will now work for us. Everybody ended up in a funny position in here. This was the most hilarious mass murder I've ever been a part of. Now let's see if we can get back into the neighbor's yard. Or maybe even just call Lester from the neighbor's yard. Oh, slippery. Alright.
Hey, it's Lester.
No worries, he's not picking up. But we should be fine. And maybe we can start the heist now. I think that might be it. Let's check. I will, of course, have to spend several hours in surgery for my nose first, but then... Ooh, it's heist time. Once I can smell again... What is going on with me and Bridges today, but here we are. I shouldn't have done that because now the police are on me again. But it was so much fun. It's just one of those days. I probably lose the cops automatically if I get into the Kasatka, but I'll just hang out here for a second. Just to do it up proper. Alright, let's see if we can get out to the island. Thank you for bearing with me there. Through all of my stumbly preps. I wonder if my nose is still in shape. Or if it's already depopulated. I'm not sure what it is. I have the texture of blood on my nose, and I'm waiting for it to depopulate.
You are a true professional, Capitan.
Oh yeah, I've still got it. It's so nasty. Dark, dark blood just pouring out of each nostril. Alright. No smelling for me. We're gonna go right for the heist. No time for surgery. So, this should be a little bit different. For approach vehicle, we want the Alkanost. I'm not sure how exactly that gets us in. I'm assuming we, like, parachute out of it. Oh yeah, I'm not on the right. I always do that. Start it first. We'll be back here. I was like, why isn't it checking? Same reason as always. So I'm hoping we can, like, restart this as many times as we need if we get detected and kind of figure out what this whole approach is about. Should be a fun session. Okay, so you can go literally anywhere, I guess, when you have the Alkanost. Fantastic. And you will be parachuting in. To the compound. Main gate is the only option. Okay. I guess that's fine. We'll probably be using the fingerprint cloner for that. However, there's like guards inside the main gate. Are we going to be able to get in and remain stealthy? I guess we'll find out. Okay, escape point, let's say airstrip. We'll do our whole plane-themed heist here, and we'll do night. Make sure I've got suppressors, perfect, and continue. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit different. And apparently I can only pick out of these categories. Okay, we're going casual. And no shirt. Yeah, that's fine. Casual, no shirt. Not sure about these. We'll stick with our island theme. It's go time. Perfect. All right. Oh, this ought to be interesting. I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll be off cycle and in a brand new arena here. But this should be interesting. I love this plane.
Almost there.
Massive.
I told you this pilot was good.
So the only thing I know about the airstrip is that in order to escape, we have to take out the traffic control tower first.
Also, don't forget to say hi to Mr. Rubio from me. Again, huh?
We can probably do that on the way out, but it's like up to us. We could head in that way and take out the air traffic control tower first, but I'm sure we'll have time on the way out. We just wait till we're a little bit deeper into the island here.
So if you just look outside, you'll see it's time to lock and load.
Nice to actually be able to see the island from this angle, too. Okay, he's saying it's time to jump. This is probably fine. I want to get a nice long path in.
Yes, like seeing an old friend again, to drive him slowly insane with hatred and paranoia. Ah, it is a beautiful thing.
It would also be kind of nice to, if we started at the air traffic control tower, we could go to the main dock and clear out that too. That way, when you have the take from the compound, you could just grab a boat and everyone would already be out. But I'm not sure how many times a new truck comes through to patrol, so they might see the dead bodies if you start killing too early. So I'm going to try to put myself over here in this jungle where we usually do our sniping. Oh, I can't. I forget about that. I need to, like, use the main gate. Yeah. I don't think that's good. I think I should probably land outside the compound and then sneak in, but I'm not sure. I heard an explosion there. I thought that was their air defenses kicking off, like they saw me, but that car didn't seem to have seen me, so we'll keep trying. Here's this helicopter. Guys on that side of it. Let's see if we can get over here.
No matter what happens, never forget the primary objective. Getting into the vault.
As long as no trucks come along, I want to see. There they are. If I can line these guys up. Bushes make it tricky. Probably be easier from the other side. And here comes that car. All right. I just got caught. I heard the car coming, but I wasn't in time for it. So that's just fine. I'm going to go ahead and start over again here. That was a good test run.
Hostile choppers coming in.
See if this guy can pick me off. Good. So I guess it's okay to land in that red circle. I got concerned. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Come over here. Aw, you missed. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No, I accidentally did. Anytime now. You? Will you kill me, please? There. It's hard when they have a pistol. The guys with a repeating weapon are much easier. Okay, let's just try that again. I want to make sure we have a clean run in here. So there is a patrolling vehicle on that road, obviously, that I have to watch out for. I'm not worried about the elite challenge this time. We'll be back around once we know what we're doing. So restarting it is no big deal. And I can probably save a little bit of time on the parachute jump. headed back in.
Your pilot will have you there soon. Okay.
This is particularly awesome in cinematic camera mode.
What state we will find him in this time. Now watch out for the air defenses on the compound.
Okay, we're almost at the party. Please remove your weapons from storage and prepare for entry.
And prepare for party.
All right, it has been a thrill, but now it's time for you to get going.
That's fair. I can see why you feel that way, pilot. I'll get out of your hair.
How does it feel to be dropping in and visiting our old friend once again? Like a repeat vacation, yes? Be sure to leave a good review for our host, huh?
Be sure to leave a good review. Such a funny thing to say.
Knock 'em dead.
Alright, so this time I'm gonna just try to get right into the main entrance. It looks like there was one guy guarding it, and then there's like a truck parked in front of it. I'm just gonna see what's there. We can see the patrolling car going past the helicopter now. Down that road. So we should be just behind it here.
GPS locked. I have your position. I will also
I don't have a good feeling about that red circle, so I'm just gonna land out here. It's not that much of a walk. Assuming any deeper than I might have got last time there would be a problem.
Sometimes.
I'm certainly dressed for traipsing through the jungle. This is great. I could also take out that guy. Like, it'd be hard because he's in motion, but it would save me a lot of trouble later.
No matter what happens,
Let's see
never
here.
forget the primary objective, getting into the vault.
I think that'll work. Please stop honking. There you go. That'll just save him from coming back around. And I think that's the only patrol out here that I know of. Alright, he is looking right at the road. It looks like they're split up this time. That's interesting. If I had been a little quicker, I might be able to catch them alone. But not a big deal. Just wait for a second, see if they start talking again. If so, I could probably get behind them. This way. Looks like they might be stuck there for a while, discussing the latest water cooler topics. Let's just tool around here. Okay, that guy is looking right at me. That was very unwise. There's one guy at the gazebo. I try to take him out as well. Or cabana, or whatever this is. Oh, let's just... never mind. Okay. I'm not sure if I ever tried taking a picture of this for Pavel. I don't know if it works on the heist. Probably not. You can't even save pictures on the heist. Okay. So, there's where we usually end up. That little balcony there is our typical entry spot. There is a... Sorry, Pavel. There is a break in the wall right there. If we picked up one of those grappling hooks that are randomly around, we could absolutely go in there. There's nothing stopping us other than I don't have a hook. It doesn't look like there's anything to grab over here, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see if we can get into this main gate. Those other two guys at the helicopter are still in play, but I don't think they're going to bother us. He must be up there, I guess? Ah, there he is. Alright. Okay, so I guess because he had a copy of the codes, coincidentally, I could get in here now. That might not be bad. That might actually be a little bit better than the main gate. Let's see.
Alright, side gate confirmed.
So now we officially went in the side gate. That is locked in, and we are undetected. It should start us back from here. Stop moving your lips, you creepy man. We gotta do the classic. Maybe it goes wrong first. Alright, now we're in. This is back in familiar territory. We're just coming at it from a different angle now. So let's go this way and take out some of our typical
It's good to be back.
trouble spots.
You have been here before, so you don't need me to tell you what happens next. We go underground.
I don't know if he could maybe be seen by that camera. If I was to kill him there, I think that would be a problem. So I'll wait.
They will know every soldier on the island. Them you cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
I want to be real careful about this, if at all possible. Alright. I don't really need to take out this camera, but I'd love to know where it is. There it is. Alright. So I don't need to worry about those guys. What I need to do is get down here and cross our little special hedge. That should get us back on track. Also, that guy is not out of play, which is a little bit of a problem. He might be able to see me. Gonna try to sneak up there. And we'll just real quiet like. Okay.
Bad news, Capitan. If you wish to open double keycard system, only way is with 2 people. We have its location locked. A good reason to come back.
I'm not seeing the guy that's usually patrolling down here. Let's keep going and we'll keep an eye out. There, he must be one of those 2 guys coming down now.
Do not give up on
I will wait.
Why not ask a guard nicely for the key?
Better safe than sorry. Assuming this is the guy. But he's in a weird spot, on a weird path. There we go. This is when I usually come upon him. So it should be fine. He'll walk a little bit further into the darkness, and he's got the key. Oh goodness, that's the bad guy. He's up a level, okay. I was worried he was coming right down here. He will be in a minute. So I've got to take care of him before he spots me. Ah. That is very unnerving. Alright, I think I can safely take this guy out now, though. I would love to actually be able to grab this, too. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, so close. Alright, let's try this. Might be unwise, but I think we can get both of them. Okay, back up the stairs. We'll wait for this guy to move. Man, it sure would be nice to find some paintings up here. I dare not hope. but that would save me a lot of trouble on the exit. Alright, into the office. There is a painting. Good. That'll help a lot. Let's grab that first. Okay, half bag already. And I guess we might as well grab the Perico pistol while we're here. It's always fun. You don't actually get any extra take for that, but it feels like you're stealing some extra gold.
Was that a gun made of gold?
That will give me an extra take. Lovely, and then let's go down to our secret spot here. For fewer fingerprint hacks.
Remember, we know from our little reconnaissance trip that there is a keypad in the office. Worth investigating.
I'll be a little bit careful of this guy, since he's still in play. I'll wait till he looks away there, just in case. Alright. Almost to the bearer bonds. He should be texting us the code when we get in. I need to make sure to look at it.
He has a fingerprint scan here too? Alright, we follow the usual plan. Cycle through the partial prints to match the target print, and the tool will do the rest.
This is quite the outfit to be wearing for this.
Must be close now.
I really need to switch back to my silenced pistol. There we go. That could have been nasty later when I forgot. So we've got these demolition charges instead of a cutting torch. But they work much the same. Alright, 72, 59, 90. 72, 59, 90. 72, 59.
We have the combination, but not a lot of time. Let's move.
What was that? Why did they see me? Huh. I have no clue. Is it just because of the demolition charges? Is that, like, too loud, I guess? Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna restart so we're undetected again. No problem. But that's strange. I might... That's so weird, because I might have to fully quit the heist and do the prep mission for the cutting torch, if that's the case. Which is such a shame. I'm so sorry. I thought you'd get away with that. Like, obviously, demolition charges sound very loud, I should have thought. But I thought it was like a... You had to do one or the other, so... I'm not sure what the best thing to do would be. Basically, we cannot do it undetected now. And it's going to be a real problem to get back to the airstrip if we're detected. So I should probably just do the cutting torch prep. We got in here so nicely, though. What a shame. Okay, let me readjust. I'm very sorry to be wasting so much of your time. See if we can just grab that cutting torch and come right back. And now I know for the future, always get the cutting torch. It's the silent option. I don't know why I thought I had done a heist with demolition charges undetected before. Maybe it was just some other weird fluke, like a body got found or something. I'm not sure. I was going very, very well, though. What a shame. I'll be right back. 1 second here. And connection lost. Okay. That's fair enough. I'm so sorry. I will start a new session here since this one has been running so long and failed horribly. We'll consider that our prep. Thank you for bearing with me, and during the next session here, whether today or later on, we will grab that cutting torch and then do the heist itself. That was going very well. I love this parachute entrance. This is all awesome. Hopefully we will be able to figure it out quickish. But for now, it's taking me all the way back to single player. I'll get things set back up, and maybe tomorrow morning we'll try running this again. Thank you until then for your time. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to getting this pulled off again. With new parameters. I can't wait to fly out of here undetected. That's my big wish.
Oh,
Thank you, as always.
That's better.
Michael's getting caffeinated. Good for him. Alright. I don't think I have anything else I can show you back in single player. No clips of conspiracies. Can Michael wave at you? Is that a thing? Oh, he can do Deadeye. I'm not sure if he can wave at you. Maybe not. That's sort of weird. There's no real purpose to emotes in single player, but... Alright, thank you for your time. I will be back to actually pull off the heist. We'll consider this a tremendous failure, but lesson learned. Bye for now.